Good morning, class. Today we're going to be working on adding and subtracting 3-digit numbers and 2-digit numbers. Before we get started, we want to make sure we have all our materials. You'll need your math problem, several pieces of paper, something to write with. A pencil is preferable with an eraser, but I'll be using a marker, a highlighter, another piece of paper to make a timeline, a number line. You'll need your place value chart with at least 10 longs and 2 flats. So go ahead and make sure the only thing on your desk is your word problem and your highlighter. Today we're going to be working on adding and subtracting 3-digit numbers and 2-digit numbers. Our word problem today comes from the heroes of one of the tall tales we've been studying in class, Paul Bunyan, and his trusty sidekick, Babe the Blue Ox. Let's go ahead and read this word problem together. Paul Bunyan loves pancakes. He eats 200 pancakes every day, so he can continue to be big and strong. Today, Babe, Paul Bunyan's pet blue ox, got into Paul's pancakes. She ate 40 pancakes. How many pancakes are there left for Paul to eat today? Now, let's take our highlighters and uncap them because we're going to go through the problem again and highlight important information. Paul Bunyan loves pancakes. This isn't that important to the math problem we're working on, so we're going to keep going. He eats 200 pancakes every day. We're going to go ahead and highlight 200 pancakes. This is vital to our math problem because 200 is one of the three-digit numbers we're going to be working with today. Let's keep reading. He eats 200 pancakes every day so he can continue to be big and strong. Today, Babe, Paul Bunyan's pet blue ox, got into Paul's pancakes. She ate 40 pancakes. We're going to go ahead and highlight 40 pancakes. This is important because this is the 2-digit number we're going to be working with today. Remember, today we're going to be adding or subtracting 3-digit numbers from 2-digit numbers. How many pancakes are there left for Paul to eat today? We're going to highlight the word left. This lets us know that we're going to be subtracting today. Go ahead and set your word problem to the side where you can still see it and get out your plain piece of paper and your writing utensil. We're going to write out in numeric form what we just read in the word problem. We're going to write 200 at the top. This represents the 200 pancakes that Paul ate today. We're going to write 40 below it. We're going to make sure the 4 goes in the tens place because it's not 400 pancakes, but 40 pancakes. And we're going to add our subtraction sign. We're taking our 3-digit number, 200 pancakes, and subtracting 40 because Babe the Blue Ox ate 40 pancakes. Let's go ahead and solve this problem. What you'll need now is your place value chart and your 2 flats and your 10 ones. Now, one way to represent 200 is 2 flats. We don't need to count each one individually because we know that each flat represents 100. So 100 plus 100 equals 200. However, we're only going to use 1 flat and we're going to use 10 longs. We don't need to count each long because we know each long represents 10. So we'll put 10 of these. we know that 10 longs equals 1 flat. So we have 10 here, so 100 plus 100 is 200. Paul ate 200 pancakes. Now we know that Babe, the blue ox, ate 40 of these, so we're going to take 4 away. 10, 20, 30, and 40. Again, each long represents 10. So by taking away 4, we really took away 40. Let's count how many we have left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, if each one represents 10, how many is that? You're right, 60. Let's count how many pancakes we have all together. We have our 100 plus 60. So 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So Paul has 160 pancakes left. Go ahead and clear off your desk, because now we're going to work with our number line. There are several ways you can make your number line. I've already pre-made mine, but you can do yours in several ways. You could do it by 2s. You can do it by 1s, but that would be a lot of 1s. Or you can even do it by 5s. However, I did mine by 10s. So that's 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 for the 200 pancakes that Paul ate. Now, let's put Babe, our Babe the blue ox, right here on the 200. So, let's go ahead and take away 4 from this to represent the 40, because each space represents 10. 10, 190, 20, 180, 30, 170, 40, 160. Babe the blue ox ate 40 pancakes, which puts her at 160, meaning there's 160 pancakes left. Let's go ahead and get out your original paper where you wrote the 200 minus 40. We used our place value chart and our number line. So we now know that the answer is 160. But how can we check that? Let's go ahead and we can check that by adding our 2-digit number right here, 40, back to our 160. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 6 plus 4 is 10. And make sure these line up, because it's, again, 40 pancakes, not 400. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Put the 1 on top, so you carried it over here. And that becomes 2. 200 pancakes. Wonderful job, guys. You just learned how to add and subtract 3-digit numbers and 2-digit numbers.